Okay. Hey y'all, this is Bottle Rocket Bob. I'm here with just my fireworks stash, my personal fireworks stash. It's just for me and my family here. But here in a second, I'm going to go over some of these fireworks here behind me. It's really hard to do, but we're going to talk about just a little bit of fireworks safety, some of what each one of them does. That way, you know what to do with what to expect when you're lighting them off. Okay? All right. Let's get into it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go over some of the fireworks that we picked up this year. Don't really have a whole lot. I got enough though. That's all you need is enough. When you're trying to get something going, you just need enough. Hell, I'd say some of these rockets right here, they'll probably travel farther than the North Korea missile launches, I'll tell you that. You want to come over here though, we'll start with the baby stuff. You know, we got your traditional just little paper tail sparklers there. You just light them and wave them around. The kids can write their damn name in them. Just don't put them chest to chest. You got to put them back to back. You put them chest to chest and they start writing cursive and shit. That'd be a fast trip to the ER right there with those. So you got to make sure you put them back to back, and don't do any circles. There's no ribbon dancing with them damn sparklers. I don't care what the tag says. Most of it's in Japanese, so you're not gonna read it anyways. So don't even try to read the tag. Some of this other stuff here is just, I mean, it may seem little, but this right here, Executioner, I mean, if you just look at the picture of it, I mean, that right there, that's enough to make a couple grown men go hairless just by looking at the picture of that one. That's one, and again with the warning labels, I mean, yeah, that may be English right there, but you don't really want to go by that. If you watch some of my other videos, you can just take that fuse right there and you set it up on your blocks or whatever it is that you got built to light these things, and you just want to lit it and get it. Okay, that's what I say. You just want to lit it and get it to be safe. There's some other ones here. These are some other little things for the kids. You know, this is not a lit it and get it. This is just a teapot. Not really sure what it does. I mean, it says, let's see if we can get a good caution emits showers of sparks. Well, hell, I mean, that's what 90% of this stuff does. So, way to go, dumbass. You could have put like a sticker on there for Marlboros, or Budweiser made some money by advertising, but no, you just put emit sparks. Well, half this shit does that. So, what else we got here? Got your blue stars. Again, it's got another like satanic message at the top, so you want to know that that's dangerous. Okay, so don't try to mess around with that. You want to lit it and get it on that one too. Okay, after a while, I might even just start a pile of lit it and get it. Okay, that's your baby lit it and get it. Okay, that's probably all lowercase spelling on those ones right there. But that's pretty much just all the same stuff in there. You got your dragon farts. I mean, I don't know how many times I've been asked for more dragon farts. Okay, I think this is the last one they had when I bought it. It's a top selling one. It's a good one for the kids too. It emits sparks and whatnot. Let me put this back in here. All right, we double knotted that one. So I mean, sorry. Like, if I would have known, I would have not double knotted it, but it's too hard to open now. So we'll just slide that to the side. It's mostly sparks and showers and different variations. I mean, the Japanese, they like to get real creative with their coloring on their packages and stuff. I mean, it works, because I mean, there's a whole bag of it right there. Okay, let's see. So I set that over there. You got Evil here. This is 9 shots. It's a repeater. It says scan me, but I couldn't do that. My phone is just a track phone. It doesn't have the scan me app built into it. I'm still using the minutes. I can't be scanning at all times or even accessing that, okay? But I got the Evil here. 200 grams of pure evilness is what I'm assuming. That's a lit it and get it. Let's put that in a pile here with the other lit it and get it. Okay, it's got Shit, what happened? Executioner, you get out of the kitty pile. You go and lit it and get it. I want to talk real quick about these ladybugs. Okay, they look cute and harmless. These are total opposite. Ignore all of that right there. Ignore it. It says warning, emits sparks, showers, blah, blah, blah. Okay? All I know is about 3 or 4 4th of Julys ago, we lit one of these, and guess what? We did not get it. We just lit it. And we about got our ass ate up by one of them little insects, arachnids, whatever that is. But it went sideways and was spinning, coming at you like a damn hubcap coming off a Chevy Cavalier. Come right at us. About tore our damn roof off our house. It landed right in the gutter. We had to poke that out with the Dollar General broom that broke off. The head of the broom popped off, so we popped it right out of the gutter. That way it didn't burn the house down, because we don't have any insurance covering the ladybug's fireworks. I mean, that scares shit out of you. That scares you more than the damn explosive itself. Okay, what else we got? We got Zesty, extra Zesty. Now, I haven't seen this in action. I've only seen what you guys are seeing now. Okay, so we got, yeah, that's pretty nice. I mean, it looks like ribbons and stuff, but I guarantee you that will not be confetti. Okay, it's going to be like the devil's antacid reflex coming up out there is what I'm assuming. Okay, it's not going to be ribbons and stuff. That's not going to be for the faint of heart. That's probably, I would say it's going to be just a lit it and kind of get it. So I would put it probably right here. Okay, we don't want to go full lit it and get it, because we don't want to over exaggerate and lose out on the importance of the lit it and get it. Okay, so we got, next up is our frog. This frog here, it's pretty nasty. Okay, we've had this one about 3 years running. It's a party favorite. Okay, what it is, you set this down, it won't scare you. Okay, the kids actually enjoy this one, but as you light it and the sparks come up out of it, it will shine through its mouth right through there, and it'll just be flashing and stuff. It'll look like it's talking. It's like, help me, I'm on fire, I got sparks coming out of my skull. But it's a pretty good show right there. Let's see what else. Oh, that would be like in the middle one here too. Lit it and kind of get it. I mean, you don't want to stand right up on it. You want to get back a little bit, about 20 feet or so. You also, now they just threw these in. This kind of pissed me off, to be honest with you people right now, because I didn't plan on buying any Roman candles, because we've got history of people getting third-degree burns all over their body because they like to play wizard sticks with them. Okay, you'll light them, you'll stand back and shoot each other with them like they're wizard sticks, and that's not smart, people. Okay, I'm not the sharpest tool in the outhouse, but I can tell you right now that that's not good at all. But they just threw these in, and I didn't even know it till I got home. So now I got to go out there and light them. I mean, you have to play wizard sticks now that you got the wizard sticks. You can't just not play wizard sticks. So now I got to go do that. But yeah, I got those for free. They tossed them in. I think they purposely are trying to sabotage me, but that's besides the point. That may be another video. Let's go over here to let's see here what we got here. These are some festival balls. Okay. Oh, it's got the tube, the canister tube. Yeah, what it is, you just light it. You get the tube down where you are setting off your other pyrotechnics and whatnot, but you light it and kind of drop the ball in. Well, the string, actually, the wicks on these are long enough to where they will see it don't have no instructions, so it's a good thing that you're listening to a professional right now, because otherwise you'd be up to shit creek, unless you got one of them scanners. But I know most of you guys don't, where you just put them down in the canister tube there, and you just let the wick overhang out of the tube or whatever, but you just light it and it'll shoot right off. So that's also a definite lit it and get it. We're going to get into the stages now to where everything after this point is going to be classified as lit it and get it. Okay, so we're going to set that right there. We're going to move into our rockets that I showed y'all. The first beginning of the video. I don't really know how good this brand is. I mean, it says USA, so it's got to be #1 right on it. They don't put that flag on ship for nothing. So each rocket I do know is different. Okay, so you will get some that shoots at tails of let's see, silver tails, silverfish, black dragons. I mean, it's gonna be like going to the zoo in mythological times, basically. So we'll set those over here. These was free rockets, but hell, I mean, it kicks ass. Look at that shit right there. Dominator dragons. And again, I did notice after I got home and was looking at this, each one of the rockets has an individual name. It keeps losing focus here. These damn track phones aren't worth shit. I would just save up your money and not get one of these damn things. Okay, let's see here. Okay, this one right here is also a personal favorite. I mean, I wish you could feel the heaviness that I'm holding in my left hand right now. It's pretty heavy. Now, because we're up shit creek on these scan bars here, I'm gonna go over this right here. This is pretty neat, but it kind of exaggerates. I think they do that just to sell it. But like on noise right here, it's got the little arrow pointing to where it says that it wakes the dead. Now, I have not personally seen the dead awake, but then again, we don't let it off near any cemeteries because we do respect people, and we don't do that. So, but now we do have a couple animals buried, like kind of within, I don't know, like 20-yard radius. Like you could play horseshoes around where we buried the animals at from the Firework location. So within a good distance of a horseshoe game. But I have not seen any of the animals come back to life, so I don't know if that's false advertising. I don't even know if you could get them on those terms or not. Now, there was something else I saw over here. Oh, colors, multicolors. So see, that's what I was going to tell you, because it's been a year since I've seen it in person. They got little graphics here too. See, I wish all fireworks had that, so you know what they look like when they burst. But that's a really good one, headshot. So yeah, we'll for sure put this in the let it and get it. Like I said, I mean, everything after this point forward is going to be let it and get it, guys. Right here we got your Majestic Brothers. It's a pretty good deal. I mean, I hope that it's good though, because I just took the guy's word for it. But he said if you want something good and it's loud and it's going to pow, he said go with Majestic. So I got the last one, and there was a guy there that was giving me stank eye. He was looking right at me as I put it in my shopping cart. But sorry, bud. I mean, I'm sure you got some of the other good ones that I was going to get. That's just how Fireworks. That's Fireworks rule 101. Is if you get the last one, then the other people's just shit out of luck. That's how it goes. That GG35 was a free one. I'm sure it's going to be kind of like these. It won't probably be as majestic as Majestic. Sorry for that, no pun intended. Here's Jaws. I was kind of lured off by it because, as you can clearly see, it's not a shark. It is actual alligator or crocodile. I think it's an alligator though, because that's what's tripping me out. If you look here, it's an alligator, but if you look up top, that is clearly a croc. I'm not kidding at all. Because there's a whole herd of them right there. And alligators don't travel in herds. Only crocodiles do. They're like the lone wolf of the Atlantic River. So, that's known. I mean, they teach you that in elementary school right there. But anyways, Jaws, I mean, it's based off a shark movie. But then they put a damn alligator and a crocodile. A whole sea of crocodiles on there. So you just know that's going to be badass. I mean, I'll tell you right now. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be badass. All right, and you got Slam Dunk here. That's another one that we've known about for years, but wasn't able to get it because the Firework code, somebody else beat us to it. The only thing that was left was a hockey puck and a field goal post Firework, but I got Slam Dunk now, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that one. That's going to be a good one right there. It's 16 shots. It's multicolored for the most part. That's a lit it and get it. Again, I don't want to underestimate the importance of lit it and get it on anything that's in this pile right here. Matrix Pyro. It doesn't, we've had it before, so I'll tell you, it does not put like the Matrix code in the air. The first time I bought it, I thought like it was going to make the code like fall down in the sky, like the Matrix code that Keanu Reeves plays in the movie, but it does not. But it is green, and with the sky being dark at night, I mean, you could just kind of imagine it, and I mean, that's what Fireworks is all about anyways, is lighting it and imagining it being better than what it already is. So moving on, we got Roundup here. I mean, that's kind of, I did not plan this, okay, like, but that is funny that we're rounding up with Roundup. That's going to be the last one we talk about, Roundup here. You got your standard fuse on the side, which is clearly labeled. You got your warning, blah, 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 stuff about sparks and whatnot. But, I mean, all they need to do is put lit it and get it, and you would know to just do that and save all that space. I mean, they're just wasting paper. They could have put more grams of gunpowder into these if they would have done that. I mean, that's total waste on their part and the consumer's part too. But Roundup is really good. It has a little bit of everything for you in there. You just ignite it. Wait, may reignite, soak with water after use. Okay. Well, I guess sometimes you do need to read those warnings, because I did not know that you water your fireworks. That's kind of first one for me. But they say you learn something every time that you set off a bunch of pyros. So, but anyways, I'm going to give you a quick overview again. You got Roundup, Matrix, Slam Dunk, Majestic, Sea of Crocodile Jaws, GG, SG35, Headshot, Festival Balls, Executioner, Evil, and Ladybugs. But out of all of these right here, you may think it's the big old boxes and, ooh, no, it's the damn Ladybugs. The Ladybugs right there, scariest ones that there is to be around. I really hate to even light them, but it's so fun not knowing if it's going to be the last time that you light a ladybug. I mean, that's the whole point of it. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get. It's starting to get dark outside, so the family is waiting for all the sparks and whatnot. So I hope you all have a happy 4th of July, and you know, take care of one another. Don't let them. If you see any of this right here at your friend's barbecue, and they're not litting it and getting the hell out of the way, you need to tell them to lit it and get it. Okay. All right. Talk to y'all later.